with Mr. Tony Little. Good night, everybody. Welcome to HSN. I'm Suzanne Runyon. What are we going to do today? Well, we have America's personal fitness trainer, a platinum award-winning fitness trainer, Tony Little. He is the person who brought personal fitness into your home, personal fitness equipment, great items into your home. And he has an amazing, amazing amount of not only energy, but just innovation when it comes to great products. This one is back. I have not seen this in so long. And I looked at Tony and said, how long has it been? He goes, at least over a year. This is such an incredible piece of equipment, especially when you're really addressing your core area. And the core, we know, is everything when it comes to fitness. So I think our last hour with Andrew and this hour with Tony is kind of a perfect segue. We will get to this. We have a great price on it. You're going to love how it works. And everybody needs to have a healthy core, healthy center, and you get cardio at the same time, which is pretty amazing. And great stretching, by the way. But first and foremost, we are going to actually feature the #1 best-selling pillow that we have in the history of HSN. And here it is. And again, this has probably been 6 months, sells out every time he brings it in. He sold more than 5 million of these pillows just here at this network. Now, it's gotta be incredible. It's gotta change the way you sleep if it's gonna be that popular. And this absolutely does. All right, here's the good news. Tony's been on a couple times already. And I see him tonight, which is great. And Tony, I think it's your last show tonight. But here's the scoop. I was so happy to have all 3 sizes. You get a set of king, you can pick a set of queen, you can set a set of full. The best values are your queen and king. King is always the very first one to sell out. We're down to just around 1,000 in each opportunity as we go into this 1 hour with Tony tonight. So if you're not sleeping well, chances are you need to change your pillows, and this one will make a massive difference. Also, don't forget, our 5 FlexPay weekend ends now. It ends at midnight. So right now, and I'm such a nerd, I did the flex math for everybody. Dun, dun, dun. If I could pull this out of my pocket, I would. All right, for the full, you can get these home for $18, pay it off in 5 months. The queen is $24 and the king is $26 to really, really change your health, change your sleeping pattern, ultimately changes your life. Tony Little.
Suzanne Runyon.
Oh my gosh, how are you?
A lot of energy.
You always. You know what's really funny? He has it, but I love it because he holds it. And then he comes on the air.
Well, no, I'm a manic depressant until I get here.
And then he's very, very happy.
Yeah.
We know this very familiar face. How are you? Good?
I am great, thank you.
You look great, by the way.
Yeah, I'm getting up there in years.
I know, but you said your age yesterday when you were on with Callie, and I went, really? You gotta be kidding me.
67 now, I think, going on 68.
Congratulations.
Yeah, well, hey, you know what? You gotta take care of the most important thing you own. Your body.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
your vehicle through life.
And
you can drive a jalopy or a Ferrari.
Yeah, right. But I got a question. What does sleep, and how does that play a role in your overall
I can tell you where it's going to play a bigger role than it ever has, even though we sell out of it all the time, is if you've seen all of the news channels, anxiety. Anxiety is the #1 thing in our country right now.
Wow.
You know, and then you're not sleeping at all. Right?
Great point.
You're thinking of how I'm going to make this money. What am I going to do? Everything is going like that. This pillow helps you sleep. It always helps you sleep. But now is the most important time in the history for people to buy this pillow because it really changes your life.
Right.
It customizes to your body, right?
Right. No matter how you squish it, you move, you turn. And it's so funny. They've built an entire industry around pillows for front sleepers, back sleepers, side sleepers.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you don't need that. Just as the other one
It customizes. And by the way, it's by Homedics.
Yes.
And Homedics is a leader in personal care.
Absolutely.
So here was the simple deal for me on it, okay? Here is a memory foam pillow, folks. I'm stuck. I can't get up, right? It just never worked, and people spent $150 or more on that. Then you went over here. Obviously, some little birdie lost some feathers, but it flattens out. It's super hot. It never worked either, and this thing can be a couple $100. This over here, I don't know what it is. It's like a foam. I don't know what it supports. But come over here, again, this is really, to me, one of the most weird ones. It's got like feathers and a mix of everything, but you can see what it does. It moves all around. It's kind of weird. This is what we have. This is your standard micropedic pillow. This is your queen micropedic pillow. This is your giganto pillow. And you're getting 2 sets. I mean, you're getting a set of 2 pillows each, and you're getting hypoallergenic pillowcases. I quickly want to show that only because I want people to understand that this technology is way different. Obviously, the chambers, millions and millions of air-infused cushions, right? Come here, go ahead, put one leg down, right? So I put my hand here. Everyone at home? every finger is cradled.
Right.
Put your hand over there.
Yeah,
Every
look at
finger
that,
is
look at
cradled.
that. This.
Every finger is cradled. So you have millions of air-infused hypoallergenic beads in here, divided into 1, 2, 3 chambers that no matter where you move on this pillow, it will customize to your body. It will move where you move, and guess what? Never gets hot.
Right.
So people fall in love with it.
And never goes flat.
Oh, no, it never goes flat.
It's incredible.
You know, and the one thing I also wanted to remember, so you've got this technology, right? Well, we can even go over here if you want,
Sure.
right? You got this technology, so now you got to get a pillowcase, right?
Right.
So what it came into my mind? Spandex.
Back in the day.
Feel how cold that is.
Oh, it's cold, and the stretch is incredible.
Right, so
yeah.
now
Look at that.
your pillow is the coolest sleeping, and people sleep better when their face is cool.
When you're
So
comfortable.
sleep better. And then Spandex, what it does is uses this technology, and it moves. So look right up here. See this?
Yeah.
As she moves, that pillowcase moves where you move. You never have to fluff it.
Right.
If she puts her legs like that, if I was like this, it cradles me, all right?
Yes.
All right? And again, so you're getting 2 of them.
Yeah.
I believe in the kings. The king is the king.
That's
right?
the one I have in my hand.
Look how big it is,
It's
right?
huge.
Turns into a gigando.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so here's what we're doing. If you, again, I think this is so important. If you're not sleeping well and you're tossing and turning, you're like, I'm gonna buy like a $1,000 mattress. Here's what I'd recommend. Before you buy the mattress, at least try this.
Totally.
If it doesn't completely change the way you sleep every single night, then go out and spend a ton of money on a mattress. I get it, right? But imagine if it could. Also, don't use a regular pillowcase on here. A lot of people get these and they go, I want on my normal pillowcase. No, you use the pillowcase that comes with it. That's really the magic, is the air infused, and your pillowcase makes it happen.
Oh, yeah, because
don't put a
if
traditional
we would have
pillowcase on
taken
it.
this technology and put a cotton pillowcase on it, it'd been hard as a rock.
Right.
So I just said, you know, I used to wear spandex. It moved when I moved, right? It was cool to the touch, right? I'm just saying, that's why we've sold over 5 million. Come over here. So you're getting 2 of them. So I love, obviously, the larger size because you can do all the things with it. But come over here.
That's a king that Donna's using.
King, the Donna's using. Look, it takes any piece of furniture and it now customizes to her neck. Put your arm up, customizes, you can go ahead and lead into it, customizes and fills in her lower back, so people that have back issues absolutely adore this pillow because it takes any piece of furniture and makes it ergonomic. Right?
Yeah, and if you're a work from home person, which virtually everyone is, and you get up out of the chair and you're like, Dad, my back is killing me, actually take this and tuck it behind your back, and you really will experience a difference.
And again, it's always cool and cold. And we have so many testimonials.
You want to go to one?
Oh, yeah. You get so many testimonials. People love this. I mean, it is #1.
Yeah, absolutely #1. Here it is. Check this out.
I was incredibly impressed. I had heard the claims of it, that, you know, you're going to love this the first night, and I was skeptical, but it works.
This pillow, when you lay your head on it, it shapes to your head and it conforms to your head. So there's no tossing and turning, and you can just fall right to sleep and you're comfortable right away.
After the first night's sleep with the pillow, I would never go back to a regular pillow again. It was the best night's sleep I had in about 10 years.
The reason that this micropedic pillow works is the fact that it provides cervical support for the neck. The key to any good night's sleep is to have contoured support for the neck, and that's what this pillow provides.
This is the pillow for me.
The importance of a good pillow is probably recognized the morning when they wake up and they've been on an improper pillow. They can toss and turn, they can keep from getting a good night's sleep, so you can't underestimate the importance of having a good supportive pillow for a good night's sleep.
Prior to using the micropedic pillow, a typical night's sleep for me would be waking up and swapping out pillows, throwing one off the bed, picking one up off the floor as I needed something that was softer or harder, or looking for something cool.
I'd been trying all these other pillows that I wasn't getting any change, so I figured it was the mattress. The night I took home the micropedic pillow, I had realized that the mattress wasn't the problem to begin with, it was the pillow. It was just supporting my neck and then keeping my face and the back of my neck cool throughout the night, which gives me a restful, a refreshing sleep every night.
I think the greatest compliment I ever got, my brother Chip came down to visit me one time, and when he got home, I went back to where he was sleeping. I went to make the bed, and I said, wait, one of my micropedic pillows is missing. He called me later and said, oh, I took it home with me. He stuffed it in his suitcase and stole my micropedic pillow. That is how comfortable these are. He didn't want to live without it. I was like, well, buy your own, for God's sakes. All right, so here's what we have going on. This is the final weekend of our customer appreciation offers, right? Because it's only for the month of April, so you want to take advantage of all this. You also want to take advantage of the 5 flex. So remember, remember, if you're thinking about picking it up, get it tonight, because tomorrow these won't be on 5 FlexPay if I have any left over. It is our final big weekend, so take advantage of that for sure. Kings are always the first to sell out, but I'll tell you what's the most popular right now is the Queen, and we only have, and it's a 2-pack plus the pillowcases. We have less than 1,000 now in the 2-pack of the Queen. These are the better value. They're $20 off customer appreciation here, $20 off customer appreciation here, but on the full, it's only $10 off. Now you still get the full if you want, but it's $10 off. Everything has the 5 Flex. That 5 Flex ends tonight at midnight. So yeah, let's go into the magic of what is an air-infused system.
This dude's dead, okay? But he's happy because he's got his bones cradled, right? Right? What I want to show you is customization, because sleeping well is all about not fighting something at night, right?
Right.
So this is customization system. So as you can see, when he's in here with that, this never gets hot, so it's always cool to the touch. So people love sleeping cold because it gets you to sleep quicker. So anywhere he goes on this, if he goes over here, it cradles him. If he goes there, you never have to fluff. You never have to do anything. The same thing with this. See, if you go there, it cradles you. Right. If you go over to the edge of it, it cradles you. So everywhere you move on this pillow, you have support for your back, your neck, your knees, everything out there. Same thing. Very, very important for people that have back issues.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Because you're always sleeping on something hard. Here you don't. See right here? You can see the spine. Now all of a sudden you push that down. What's it do? It goes and cradles it and supports it, and it doesn't hinder you. It helps you. So when you sleep at night, see what it does? It shape shifts.
Right.
And now you have all full support while you're moving in the bed at night. Same thing with people that have knee issues. Like a lot of people don't know, but I have a knee replacement on my right leg.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's working well.
Yeah, so thank you. I was in a bad car accident. But so here again, so you take this foot, see what it does?
Look at that, yeah.
Now all of a sudden you move, what's it do? It cradles.
So I'll tell you another funny story. My own kind of, because I had my knee surgery. Because again, you know, it happened when I was younger. It was a sports accident, and I had my knee surgery, and oh my God, I was laying there after surgery at home, and I was trying to get comfortable, and I could not get my knee in the right position, so I couldn't fall asleep because I was so uncomfortable. Right. And I go, oh, Doug, go get the pillows. So I did, you know this. I grabbed your pillow, I put it under my knee, and almost immediately was able to relax enough to fall asleep.
And what she's talking about, if I can show real quick, do we have one of the larger ones? You have it.
Yeah, you have
it. What she's talking about, look at this for a second. I think it's incredible, right? Yep. What you do. But when you get on this pillow, right, just like this, right, right, in your butt, every part of it now moves where you are.
Right.
And again, never gets hot. And so if I move this way, it shape shifts.
Right.
Support my hip.
Right.
If I move over here, it supports my neck. If I go over here, that's why we sell out. Because everybody out there is always worried. It's going to be flat. It's going to be hot.
Yeah.
It's not going to move.
I have to fluff it 100 million times.
Right.
Well,
Here's
the problem with, if you're waking up a million times and you have to readjust your pillows over and over again all night long, you're never getting into that important, no, you're never getting into that recovery sleep mode.
Yeah, you're not
You never are. And you know what, the other thing that's a good sign, do you wake up and feel like you've run a marathon in the morning? Oh. You just wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. That should not be the way you're sleeping. And like I said, maybe it's your mattress, but I would start with my pillow first. I would change it to this and send it back if it doesn't work for you, then go out and buy a really expensive mattress. But this very well could be the game changer.
It is. I'll tell everyone out there, it is, because everybody's different. One thing we're not different about, we don't like hot sleeping pillows. We don't want to sweat in the pillow, okay? That's everything. This is 5 million air-infused cushions.
It's great.
That's 5 million in a pillow.
Right, per pillow, yeah.
So it's going to always be like that. Hypoallergenic, by the way. So your pillows are hypoallergenic. 5-year warranty. Nobody gives warranties on pillows.
That is true, too.
And nobody gives warranties on pillows.
Good old Poly Pillow last week? No, no warranty on it.
No warranties. But again, so you come over here, no matter where you go on it, it's going to move with you. I like, again, being made by Homedics, which is a leader in personal care right here, but it's basically called the Micropedic Therapy Pillow. World's greatest sleep pillow. Sells out, and I will confidently say, #1 record-breaking selling pillow in the history of anywhere here.
Oh, absolutely, for sure.
#1.
And it's named Tony's name with Homedics. That is the perfect combo. It really is.
I love Homedics.
Tony, we love. He's passionate about what he does. He doesn't settle for junk. Homedics, absolutely, really great. They are great. I've worked with Homedics for years, years and years. I know you have too.
Great
so
company.
Closely. They're a great company, and they make great products, and they make this exclusively for Tony. So if you're like, oh, it's just like every other pillow, it's completely not like every other pillow.
Can you
do we
imagine?
want to do another a testimonial? Are we ready for
Yeah, I
that,
got a lot
Andre?
of testimonials.
Okay, let's listen to some more testimonials, and then we'll be back and kind of give you an update of where we stand.
After being introduced to the micropedic pillow, I found that that was the ultimate of pillows, and have since bought about 5 or 6 more for the rest of the rooms in the house.
The micropedic pillow, actually, when you lay on it, it actually molds to your neck, in the back of your head, your shoulders, and when you roll over, it conforms to each individual as they're sleeping.
It cools me and also relaxes me, and I sleep like a baby. And then the next day, I wake up ready to go back to work.
In comparison to the other pillows that I've tried, the micropedic pillow instantly just cradles your head, and it's just very, very comfortable.
We bought several of them, love them, even bought a couple for the RV. Now we have them in every guest room, so I can't say enough about the pillow. It's great.
You know, I thought it was great. We had Andrew last hour. Now we have Tony. Now we have Andrew next hour, who he's talking about his great vitamins and his multivitamin and his multiple today's specials. Sleep is as vital. He would come out here and probably say the same thing as getting those great vitamins. You've got to do certain things in your life that you really can optimize your health. Absolutely. Make sure you see him next hour if you haven't seen him, but you got to have great sleep. It is vital. And I think when you're younger, you can get away with it. But man, as you get older, if you know you're not sleeping well, it affects everything. You get cloudy brain, you can't think very fast, you're like, oh, I'm exhausted. So change your pillow, seriously, change your life. I don't say that about many products, but this is pretty exciting to give this a try tonight. Now remember, it's the last day of customer appreciation deals and the last day of 5 Flex Pay on our weekends because, well, the month's almost over. We've got the full. These are $10 off in customer appreciation pricing. The better value is the Queen and the King. It's $20 off of both of these. So you get a 2-pack, plus you get the pillowcases. The pillowcases are easy to wash, no problem at all. Do not use a standard pillowcase with it. It will lose the effect of how cool the pillow is. Queen is the most limited now. We're on about 900 to go around, and then that's going to be completely gone. In the King, I've got a little over 1,000 of these remaining, so not a lot as we go into this last show with Tony over the weekend. Tony, I love your new outfit.
Yeah, I'm just telling everyone out there, if you have a potato sack race with your kid, you will win. You will win. I mean, look.
You can really run.
But the concept is very simple. You have a pillow that moves with you.
Right.
You're not fluffing a pillow all night. You're not getting hot all night with it. It's not flattening out on you. It customizes. And again, you are getting 2 pillows. So if she wants, she has the one back here that she can do. But at any time, she can just turn it over like that. Right. And it feels, it's like satin, right?
Yeah,
it's
it
always
feels
cool
great.
to the
And
touch,
it's cool.
like satin, right? Puts it, she does it like this. She's now elevating her hips.
This is one of the best ways to use it. With that second one that you get, put it between your legs, and that takes so much pressure off your lower back.
Takes the pressure off your lower back. Yep. And the same thing if she comes back the other way, all right? And she just rolls it up, right? Just like that. Millions of air-infused cushions divided into 5 chambers means that this will customize to your movements.
Right.
So you don't have to be going like this all night. Right. Everywhere you go, it follows you and supports you. And I love the fact that it never gets hot.
Right. Well, and again, think about it. If it moves with you and cradles and comforts every part of your body as you're moving around, that means you stay asleep.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Or how many, you ever get the hot spots? I call them hot spots. I'll get them in my hip, or you get it in your shoulder, and that wakes you up in the middle of the night because you've been sleeping uncomfortably on a part of your shoulder or your hip, and you're like, man, that's burning. Try the pillows. Like, seriously, you don't sell 5 million and be the best-selling pillow in the history of HSN without obviously having a whole lot of people who are sleeping much better. And again, tonight looks like it's another sellout. I mean, especially if you want that Queen, that is by far going the fastest. Yeah. Although I love Tony's recommendation. The King is, I've got Kings, that's what I have.
And you know why it sells out so quick, folks? Because there's over 5 million people that are looking for new pillows after a certain amount of time that they want to buy.
Oh, true.
Or the family gets turned on to it. Yeah. And the next thing, so we always sell out. And usually takes, what, 3 to 5 months or more to get any back.
Well, I have not seen your pillows on for about 6 months.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Almost a half a year.
Yeah,
and by the way, we've got our Core Lounge coming up. That thing screamed earlier today. Okay. You're going to probably see the last airing of that, so stick around to see it because it's amazing. It's a great, and that hasn't been on for over a year.
Yeah,
I was shocked when I saw it back. I was like, yay!
That is a great product.
So here, think about this. If you guys are sitting, I'll tell you what's comfortable, sitting on your couch at home. Man, when you put this on your couch and put it behind behind you and you're on your tablet or your phone, you're watching TV, you're chilling out, you will love how comfortable it is. You can kind of get a feeling. Donna's about to fall asleep. She looks so happy. Yeah, this is a great gig from our models tonight. I love that. Anyway, Caroline and Donna are both just, you can see, so comfortable. You truly relax. You will feel, Tony, here's what's crazy. When you lay down on your pillow, you feel that stress just melts.
Yeah, because it customizes to your body. Yeah. I mean, it's not like you're taking a pillow that's cotton or a fiber fill or everything that just flattens out. This, again, you can see this right with the skeleton, right?
Yeah, let me get that
right.
way.
Everywhere, I'll go ahead and throw this out of the way for a second. I'll just put it right there. So his head's here. You can see that it's customizing, cradling his head. If all of a sudden he turns over here, see how it just fluffed up and cradles his jaw? Yep. The same thing with the elbows. Now, a lot of people have sensitive elbows or arthritis,
right? Show the shoulders too, Tony, because this is what I was talking about, that burning thing you get on the shoulders.
Okay, so like this. So when you go down, can everyone see what's happening? The air-infused beads are now customizing to the shoulder joint, all right? Same thing here. Watch the elbow. Goes deep down, cradles, and when you move, you don't have to fluff. Everywhere you move, it customizes. Now let's go to the back, the pelvis area, right? This is very big. So you can see immediately that your back is sinking into all these air-infused beads that are supporting that back problem, right? Now, when you move at night, it's always hard on your back, right? You're,
yeah.
Well, look at
Trying
this.
to get comfortable.
Look what it does.
Right. And wait, and when your whole body slides over, guess what happens?
It goes
the
with
knees,
it,
the legs, the ankle.
Knees all go in. See what it is? So it all goes in. And again, that's the customization system. That's why it sells out. Never gets hot. Customizes to your body, whether it's your legs, your feet, your back, whatever. Right. It helps you sleep better because it's hot, not hot. It's cool. And this is all that's in it. Like this is 5 million of the air-infused cushions that come in it. It comes with a 5-year warranty.
You know what, Tony? I got to stop you because I think we talk about this, but you guys really have to see these. They're teeny little things, and that is revolutionary for the pillow industry.
It is.
No one has ever done it, and they haven't done it since.
Well, that's what created the customization to everybody's body immediately. Is that right there? Yeah. And then because it's air-infused, it doesn't get hot like feathers and all the other materials. It's always cool to the touch.
Why does it never flatten?
It never flattens because it's a little, each one of those are micropedic beads, right? That they just, you can see it right here so people can see. Yeah. So they just support you. They envelop your body.
Right, they really do.
And when you move, it moves. But I'm also really proud of it because it keeps you cool.
Yes.
And when you have a coolness on your face on a pillow,
or
you
on your
sleep
neck.
like that, man.
Oh man,
you sleep like
ladies,
that.
we all understand that. Also, I love it too. It doesn't matter what shape you are, what size you are, what height you are, what weight you are, guys, gals, anybody. It's like you got a great big old 16. Here's some funny. This is 16 pounds, and any other pillow, this would be. You could hit the table with that 16 pounds. Right. With this one, look, it's not even close.
No. Again, it customizes. Let's take. Everyone's got a spine. Everybody mostly has some type of issue with their lower back or everything like this. So you can just see right here. If you're on any bed, isn't it flat, right? It's just going to either sink or bow or anything like that. Right. This pillow changes your whole bed. So after you spend $2,000 on a bed that doesn't support or customize, watch what this does. You can see what it does right there. Right. See, right there, it's cradling and moving. So if you move over here, what's it do? It cradles and moves. That's the beauty of it.
All right, Tony, we're going to take another look at some more people who absolutely adore this pillow, and they're going to tell you their story.
We've had the micropedic pillows for about 5 years. We started off as one, and that became a fight, and then someone else wanted one, and then we got another one, and then the 2 daughters wanted one, and so on and so on. And now the dog's sleeping on one. It just goes on and on and on because everybody wants one. It's so funny.
I know, as the girls grow, they want a bigger pillow, a bigger version of the same pillow. And like they slept on the queen, and then they went to the jumbo, and then they went to the body pillow now, laying on the floor. And then now you can't find the dog, and he's hiding in the corner and sleeping on the pillow they have in their room. Yeah. So now they're like, Mom, Spike took over our pillow. We need another one. I'm like, yeah, that's a really good excuse. But hey, it works. All the girls and the dogs love the pillows, and they're all taking it away from us. So we have to hide our pillows.
It's kind of fun.
I'm telling you, that happens a lot. What'll happen is you'll get one or you get a set, right? And you'll be like, oh, this is so great. And then somebody will come over and use it and be like, oh, where did you get that? And then they take it and then you get another set, or people get sets for their kids after they start using it. There's literally, it's a generational thing, which is kind of interesting because everybody wants a comfortable pillow and you want to sleep wonderfully and perfectly and get energized the next morning. You've got to have that deep sleep, and this helps you get into that relaxed mode. All right, so here's what we're doing. Remember, this is our last night of the 5 Flex Pay for Customer Appreciation. So get all your shopping in. If you want to use a major credit card, you pay these babies off in 5 months. Same will be true for the Core Lounge we're going to talk about in a second. We have the King. People love the King. That's what I have. I think they're great. It's a 2-pack. Of course, you get the pillowcases to go with it. $20 off here, 5 Flex. The Queen, we're down to the final 700 left in the Queen. It is a 2-pack, again with the pillowcases. $20 off there. We do have the full if you want to get the full, which you can. We have them in stock, and some people would like them, especially for maybe a younger person. Or I'll tell you, for a desk chair. The full's a really nice size to get in your lower back and sit more comfortably if you sit all day at home or at work. It's a 2-pack, it's $10 off, and of course you get the pillowcases to go with it. And Tony, most people are so desperate to get a comfortable night's sleep, they will try anything, and you've got some great examples in front here.
Actually, again, if you look at the statistics coming out now, more important than ever, because again, this anxiety issue is causing sleep problems everywhere in America.
So much
you know,
yeah.
So this makes a big difference between. This is going to make no difference except
so
for
that's a down.
Yeah, that's some birds contributed. All right, over here, this is
good old Polly.
Yeah, Polly like that. This is like a memory foam that has no memory. And then right here, but again, here's our standard pillow. But a standard turns into basically a queen.
Right.
Come over here to the queen, it turns into a king. Go over to the king,
it's like a
it
jumbo
turns
size.
into a gigando.
Yeah.
Like a body pillow.
Right.
So again, look how she can support her knees, which stretches out her back, which never gets hot, by the way. Is it always cold? Right, always cold. What'd you do? She made a micropedic chair.
Bed. She just made her own chair bed.
A bed chair.
A bed
It's
chair.
revolutionary.
It's a new invention. A bed chair.
A bed chair.
I'm so happy looking at her. Like, I'm a little envious. She's all cuddled up in there. But every single part of her body's completely supported. It's amazing.
If you watch her stick her toes in this, you're going to see each toe is supported.
And even if you sleep on your belly, we didn't show belly sleeping. It doesn't matter how you sleep.
Oh, no.
It adjusts. You don't need a special pillow because you happen to sleep on your side, back, or belly. It works for everybody.
Wherever you go, it customizes to your body.
Okay, so here's what we're doing next, guys. We finally having back this Core Lounge. It's been over a year.
Long time.
It was on earlier. Everybody went crazy over it. It is a wonderful piece of fitness equipment, and we'll get to that next in just a moment, but now we're just gonna cuddle for a minute.
Well, I'm not
You know, getting a full body workout usually consists of you getting in your car, you drive to the gym, you got to pay the gym a fee. I don't know about you, but my available time is pretty slim, and I don't have space to build a gym at my own house. Well, let me show you Tony Little's Easy Shaper. It helps provide a full body workout without weights, no bulky fitness equipment, and you might not even have the room for that. You get 1 bar and you get 2 resistance cords, making it easy to use at home or on the go. What's great is it comes with a workout chart that actually guides you through the exercises like squats, hip abduction, lat pull-ups, chest press, front shoulder raise, tricep extension, bicep curls, and the ab squeeze. The Easy Shaper helps you with strength training, body flexibility, and muscle toning and training. Plus, you get 6 personal workout DVDs, 1 year of VIP personal trainer membership, and you get the handy storage bag so you can take it wherever you go. You can shop the item at hsn.com, or you can use the HSN app. But remember, fastest way to order is to scan the QR code on your screen.
Hey fashionistas, join me for a glamorous celebration of 30 years of Anthony Design Originals on HSN. Tune in for a special anniversary event you won't want to miss. See you there.
The HSN deal is a great value that we bring to you every day. Thanks to our long and valued partnerships with the brands you love most, we are able to offer amazing products at great values. Shop the HSN deal with confidence from us to you.
Saturday and Sunday, take it all home, all weekend long for less. It's 5 Flex Weekend, and for even more super amazing savings, come back for Mystery Monday to reveal your mystery deal.
So I'm a functional movement coach and a yoga teacher. I've been doing abs for years on years, and it gets tedious and boring One of the things I liked most about this is how comfortable it is. I can grab right onto these little rails. I don't even have to take my jeans off. I can get a nice stretch in the morning and just start with some simple crunches. And I can even make it a little bit tougher on days I feel good and add a little leg strengthening or a little bit of oblique twist, holding onto the handle. I will not slip off and it feels safe. I love the Core Lounge Extreme. I recommend it to anyone.
As a personal trainer, one of the most requested areas to work on are abdominals. Proper form is extremely important. With the Core Lounge Extreme, I can have my clients reach back, stretch and extend fully, and be able to do a proper crunch while keeping the head and neck supported and still being able to get that amazing range of motion. A nice long stretch and then a perfect crunch. We can also shorten up our movements, working those lower abdominals. And then when the workout's done, the great thing about this is you can recline and just relax.
And I gotta tell you, it has been a good year, Tony, since we've actually had this on the air. In fact, I was getting ready for work and I came out and go, oh my gosh, the Core Lounge is back.
Yeah.
And boy, you wanna talk about an incredible piece of equipment. I got on this first thing I did the biggest, deepest stretch.
The stretch, I mean,
it's
look, like this,
unbelievable. It's so good.
You know how many people, just so I can show everyone, and I should have wrote it out here, obviously I'm a personal trainer and I do a lot, but here's what we all did, right? All our life. Here's with a weight. You usually have a weight.
Yeah. Right.
Like, and you're working your abs, right? But keep in mind, you're not really working your abs full because your back is flat.
Right.
Right? And you're working, you're tearing your neck up. Look what she's doing. Range of motion. The more range of motion you get on a body part of you, the more muscle toning, the more fat burning, the more flexibility, everything. Right. That chair is a piece of furniture that changes people's lives, and it's also a piece of furniture. If you don't get more than two, you can never get in it because your kids are in it. Everybody's in it watching television going, ah!
It's awesome. Well, and you know, why not? I mean, if you're going to sit in a chair, you might as well change your chair and get some great benefit out of it.
And it's got airflow.
Well, it's got airflow, and I'll explain to you, too. It's adjustable, too. What's the weight capacity on it, Tone?
Almost 300 pounds, I think, 275.
275, yeah. And it is back in stock after more than a year. I know it was on earlier today. We've got a couple hundred left tonight. Remember, customer appreciation, 5 flex ends tonight, the whole ball of wax. So it's a great time to really transform not only your stretch, but boy, when you talk about focusing on the core, why is that important?
Well, the core is at the center of gravity for you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's strengthening your abs, it's strengthening the rectus spinae in the back. It's giving you flexibility. Let me just show you. Okay, so nobody can do this but him. Watch. I'm going to ask you, when you go down and stretch all the way. Take your arms back. Look, where are you going to get that? Where are you going to get the ability to be able to stretch out your quads, stretch out your lower abs, stretch out your whole body like that, right? Now, if you go ahead and he wants to do a full sit-up crunch, he grabs these bars right here, full, right? Puts him in perfect technique. Not on a floor, not on a gym with a bunch of dumbbells. This is doing it. Now, if he turns sideways slightly, he's now working the obliques. That's called love handles. And when you get him, you get a lot more love. Okay? I didn't, but everyone else did. But coming over here now, obviously it's a customization. Because of the mesh, I think the mesh was the most amazing thing I ever did because it took a piece of furniture and made it customized to every single person's body, made airflow go through it so it's comfortable, right?
Yeah, you're not sweating on it.
And this rotates, right? So this moves with your feet, so it customizes to your knees and legs, so you can have the perfect abs, perfect stretching, perfect chair.
Right. Well, and God bless, I'd love to get on the ground and even try to do a sit-up anymore, but I'm not getting up off the ground. I might get down. You won't see me get up very easily.
And this is way more effective than that.
So much, oh my gosh,
because
it's so
the range
much more. Yeah, look at the range. There's no way, if you can go all the way back again, if you don't mind, Caroline, thank you. There's no way I physically can do that. I couldn't do a back bend to save my life.
Do you know why I always use it at the house like this right here? Because none of us, when we have back issues, and I've been, bad car accidents and stuff like that, you never get to go the other way on your floor.
Right.
You never get
You
to
can
go.
always come up.
Yeah,
You can't
right. You
go
can always
back.
come up. So what she's doing is she's stretching all the muscles of her lower back into her hamstrings, everything. This again, adjusts to your height. The way you do it, it rotates with you. Now turn sideways real quick. So as you move, she's now doing her obliques. She's getting rid of her love handles.
Look at how great
and
that
she's
is.
still working her legs.
Right.
And everything like that. So it's really, really cool. It comes with in-home personal training.
Now explain, and Tony is multi-platinum award winning for his video workouts. What have you done on this one to help us from beginner to advanced?
Well, when you actually get it, it's all custom music. I like custom music per exercise.
Oh, right.
All right,
great.
so to get you in the mood, to get you in the right thing. So I'm your personal trainer here. Put a clock on here. Beginners are 10 minutes every other day.
Oh, wow.
Intermediates, 20 minutes every other day. Advanced, 30 minutes.
A half hour every other day.
For advanced. Okay, for
But
advanced.
think about how you think. If you're a beginner, that's 30 minutes a week.
And I can tell you what, because you can carry, you can put this out on your porch and be working your abs. You can put it out back out by the pool and be working your abs and getting a tan.
Right.
We haven't had this here for a long time. Everybody knows it. So many. Always sells out.
Right.
Congratulations, because you can go to a furniture store and buy a bar stool that you're going to sit on, fall off after you've drank, all right?
Too much.
And it's $250, $300 for that bar stool or more.
Right. Okay, so let me explain how you can get this for $40 off, because right now, in fact, this is the last evening of that, is if you get our HSN card, if you're approved on that first purchase, we're gonna give you $40 towards it. So look at the price of this tonight, you guys. This is incredible. We're talking, what, $169.99, so you're saving, what, $30 tonight. But again, now you're gonna take another $40 off if you get our card. Great time to pick it up. So now we also have 5 flex pays. That's another important thing to remember. That ends tonight. I still have a ton of you on the phone grabbing the micropedic pillows. If you want that queen, we're down to the final 500 of the queen set. So get those now. Use the 5 flex pays though, because that ends at midnight, and we've only done it over the month of April on the weekends, and our Customer Appreciation Month is coming to a wrap up. So that 5 flex, last time you can use it is tonight. If you want to use it on this machine, you're getting it home for $34 and free shipping. We got free shipping with it as well. Are we going to do a workout competition here?
As long as I don't crush my mic. All right. So I'll be a little bit at an angle, right? But I want people to, back in the day, because I was a former, champion, top bodybuilder and all that other stuff, right? But here's a crunch, right?
Right.
See my range of motion? Hundreds of these, folks. Everybody's doing hundreds of these. And it does
Thousands
work
of them,
your ass.
thousands of them.
Terrible, right? But and sometimes like me, you always had to go with the weight to even get results out of it. So you're going like this, and what are you doing? You're hurting your neck when you do that. Look what they're doing. They're hopping in a chair. It's customizing to support their back, their neck, and anywhere they go, it's going to give them a better workout than I'll ever have, give them better abs, stronger back than anything on the floor will ever do for you.
Well, no, you know what's really funny? When I sat down on this, I kept my head up to look at you, and I was like, no, put your head back, because I was straining my neck so hard.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden, when you put your head back, you're like...
It just comes.
And you know what's funny? When you're in a comfortable position, you're able to do more of these than you ever thought possible.
It is, in my opinion, the most comfortable, breathable piece of furniture you'll ever own that you can just carry out to the porch or wherever you want, by the pool or somewhere in your house, and you get perfect abs and strong back.
That's probably my
and look
favorite
at the
part.
stretching she's doing.
Oh my God.
Look at the stretching, you guys. Look
I
at
needed this
everybody
so
stretch.
bad.
Stretch out. Come on. Look at this. You can't do that on your floor at home. And
No,
stretching
there's
is
no
so
way.
important for anti-aging.
Right.
Anti-aging for your spine and everything. Very, very important.
Oh my gosh, I gotta tell you, it feels so good, Tony, to stretch out like that.
That's awesome.
There's no way you can accomplish that unless you were doing a back bend. And I sure as heck can't do a back bend, but I can do this. I mean, it's pretty darn easy. And it's a perfect time, I always say this, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, at some point you've got to make a change in your life. You've got to do something about it.
Well,
and I want to talk, thank you so much for my spine. My spine's back, thank God. But here's the thing, a lot of people, when you think about your core, and Tony, I want you to address this. It is the epicenter of your life, both physically, certainly physically.
Yeah, it's
because explain why the core is so important.
It fights gravity.
Yeah, it fights gravity.
It supports your whole body. I mean, listen, if you have back problems, and everybody knows out there, it's a terrible thing.
Yeah,
It's a
horrible.
terrible thing because now you can't do the things you love or want to do.
Right.
This stretches back. How many people out there that don't get to stretch their bodies?
Right.
Right. I mean, think about it. And that's so important because you're increasing the flexibility of your spine.
It's great.
And you know, and that's very important. And keep in mind, someone about 6'2" can use this. This adjusts.
Yes.
So you want to adjust it to your height.
Right.
All right. So that your knees are in perfect position. So if I'm sitting like this and watching TV, I can sit here and work
just do crunches.
My obliques and crunches. Yeah. Or if I love stretching because again, I have back issues from back in the day when I was hit by a school bus and I hit the only hill in Florida. All right. So I love this part right here. I think people like it. Now there's a lot of people out there that do it like this, with the leg. A lot of the women use it with doing all kinds of other stretching motions on it. But let's face it, we all sit on furniture. We all buy furniture. How about getting furniture that you can work your abs, you can strengthen your back, you can stretch your back. It's got airflow because keep in mind, the key to this whole thing, which is the simplest, most amazing thing, is the mesh behind your head.
Yeah, it
See
feels
that right
great.
there? I'll hold it for a second. Right, that right there is the key. I mean, I can't think of anything that was so simple because mesh has airflow, but at the same time, it's customizing to your body.
Right, it's really comfortable.
Yeah, it's totally, look at right here.
Yeah.
Customizing to your body. Right. And then you customize with that, and you just don't get that. I mean, just think, bar stool for $250 fall off for drunk?
Not good. All right, let's listen to folks who have this and love it and hear what they have to say about it.
I'm a mechanical engineer. I'm mechanically inclined, so as I look at this equipment, I see the simplicity of it, and I appreciate what it's trying to achieve. So the main thing that I always dread about ab workouts is that I'm straining somewhere other than my abs, and it almost deters me from doing it. I felt like with this, there was almost like a zero gravity effect where you could really focus the gravity on what you wanted, and that's my abs as well as some of my back, but in a controlled way. And it's honestly really comfortable. I could see myself having this in my living room and watching TV and crunching some out and getting a good workout as I do it. So I definitely approve.
So I do administrative work and I am a marketer with a payroll company. So I'm in front of a computer at a desk all day. So what I like is that I could come home and I could put this in front of my television and I could do a full ab workout while I'm relaxing. It seems like it's relaxing because it's so easy and it gives me a full body workout. And I have a strong core, so I can actually do a full range of motion and pull myself up. And then I can do a stretch at the end and really stretch my back.
You got to think about it, your core strength, your spine health. I mean, this is amazing just for your spine health.
Yeah, look at this for a second. None of us, I mean, if you lay on the floor to stretch, are you really stretching? Because your spine is flat.
Great point.
Are you really stretching, folks? I mean, I've always been on the floor, and you're pulling your leg back, but you're not really stretching because you need this mesh material. So when you come over here and look at this, see what's going on? It customizes your spine. So all of a sudden, any way you move on this, it's going to customize your body. You're going to work your abs more effective because you got more range of motion. Right. Then when you go back the other way, you can now stretch out your hamstrings and your quads, and look how far you can go down. So this is a piece of furniture that costs less than the bar stool, and it gives you a heck of a lot more.
No kidding. And I really like that it folds up, guys. Yeah. So if you were concerned, can I move it around? Can I put it away? This can slide under a bed. Easily slide into a closet.
That's where it is under my house.
You don't have to plug it in. You don't have to worry about any kind of electricity with it. It's very quiet, too. So if you're a new mom who's trying to get rid of the baby weight and try to get your figure, your shape back, your core back, absolutely.
You know what, you made me think of something. Next time I'm going to do a video out by the pool, right? Like it's a normal chair. Yeah, and every time somebody walks by, I'll go,
workout.
Workout. What is he doing?
It's Tony.
it's Tony.
Know. I got a question. Why the handles and then why this piece?
Yeah, because I think of everything.
This one.
Okay, so put your arms through it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, geez.
See?
Oh, that's even better.
So you got more stretch than you're ever going to have on your back, on your hamstrings, on your arms, right? Just like, think of this, folks, what that does for people that they're all day on their feet and you're compressing your spine, this helps decompress. You can see, and it's a piece of furniture. Probably the single Best piece of furniture to ever watch TV with.
It's really good though.
Yeah.
Man, that stretches. And again, how many of us are sitting all day? Like I gotta tell you, my husband, you know Craig, you've met him many, many times, that he is a computer program analyst. He's on a computer sitting all day long. Now he works out, so he's in great shape.
Yeah, he's always in shape.
But still, you know the problem is, he's not getting proper stretch.
Yeah.
That stretch in your lower back is
because you can't stretch that far.
Can't
this
get that
takes
range.
you to a different level.
You know what's nice is even when you're all the way back there, you're not stuck. Like there's some equipment you really get a good stretch out of it, but you're like, oh no, I don't think I'm ever going to get up from it. Yeah. This I love because you feel very comfortable, you're very protected in it, you feel very balanced in it, and it's just built so you can bring yourself right back up really easily.
Yeah, and again, it customizes to your body.
Right.
There's no furniture out there that's customized to the length of your legs.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
There is none. So, yeah, I love this. It's my favorite chair because I can watch television and commercial break. I go out to my abs. I come back and all of a sudden I go, oh, stretch out.
Like, or you could work out and then stretch during the ad or during the commercials.
Ever. And then obviously you can take it anywhere you want.
Yeah.
You know?
So, and I like your workout too, guys, because you can be a beginner. And I mean, I always think it's great to have a trainer, and having Tony's the best. But you have a trainer so you do it right. So think about this. If you're a beginner, you only need 10 minutes right? Every other day?
Yeah, 10 minutes is beginner.
10 minutes, that's it.
20 minutes is intermediate total, and advanced is 30.
And I can tell you, man, once you get your core strengthened, and that's 360, isn't it? Let's talk about that, because it's not just the front of your abs, it's the whole area.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely takes care of your back.
And why is that important?
Well, because if you don't strengthen your abs, you're going to go back like this, you're going to have back issues.
Yep.
And you know how hard that is in life, right?
Right.
Always with the back pain, then it affects your knee, everything's bad. So you want this because it pulls you forward and puts the balance in between the most important area of your core.
Right, this whole area.
This is your most important area.
Well, things like how many times should you just get out of a car?
Yeah.
If you have trouble just getting out of a car, guess what? It's because your core's not strong.
Well, just think about this. All these people out here that have never been able to stretch, right? Look at this right here. Here you go and you hop in your chair, you watch television. What are you doing? You're stretching the whole body out.
Look at that.
And at the same time, he can go ahead and work his abs if he wants to, you know? And he's doing the perfect crunch. You can't do your abs wrong. Like a lot of people I see trying to do abs on the floor. Yeah. Well, there's no range of motion. The floor is flat.
Right. So they're only really getting a half workout.
Yeah.
Now, when you think about it, you're getting much broader range.
Full range of motion. And remember, you have this right here, which you can adjust this out for height.
Yeah.
So you're getting the perfect range of motion for your body height.
And Caroline, how tall are you? 5'2". 5', and how tall are you?
6'2".
6'2". We got 5'2", and we have 6'2", both working out in the exact same machine. And you're you two.
Yeah, I'm you two, me too, and little two.
All right, so we popped up the amount that we have left, guys. We only have about right now, probably eight, yeah, we have, well, it's going to be under 900 here in just a second. So if you are thinking about it, it's absolutely vital. Also, too, Tony, if you really get working out on this, would you consider a little bit of cardio? I mean, it's going to raise your heart rate a little bit, right?
Well, you can absolutely do that because of the reps. See, if you're doing reps like this, you're still getting cardio.
Like quick reps.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, and then he could like that. He could go up like that, and then all of a sudden switch side to side, get faster. You know, so he comes up, he goes side one side, go back the other side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go.
So there's a lot of different ways you can do it.
Right.
The key here is it's affordable for every family in America.
Right.
And the hardest part about it is getting in it because everybody is going to use it.
Right.
It's a piece of furniture, folks. Right. Most comfortable furniture you ever had, but it's furniture that all of a sudden commercial comes on and you're working your abs, you're stretching out your back, or you know people that have back problems and they need to stretch.
Right.
This is it.
It's great. All right, we're going to look at some more testimonials, so let's hear what other folks have to say about it.
So I'm a massage therapist and personal trainer. I'm always trying to teach people ways to feel better, really enjoy what they're doing in life, and a lot of people, when they're going to do core workouts, need a way to support their neck better. So I really loved in the Core Lounge Extreme how this mesh supports your neck, and you can do a variety of exercises too. Not to mention, it's very comfortable. I love the Core Lounge Extreme.
Not had this on for over a year. We had it on one other airing earlier. It looks like it's going to sell out in this airing.
Oh, it's very hard to get these.
Why is that? It's just difficult to get in stock?
The demand was so big. I mean, we just had such a big demand, and then probably way after the pandemic, it got harder to get the metal, and the prices have gone up. This is the first time we've been able to sell them, and be able to come down on the price where everybody can really get the best buy ever.
Well, and this is $30 off, and remember, this is the end. This price is now the end of our customer appreciation pricing on this. So with only a couple hundred left, we have maybe 800 left. The price is going to end. The 5 Flex ends tonight. So if you want to get this home for, what are we doing on Flex, guys? $34. That's, you take a major credit card, you get it, you pay it off in 5 months. It's yours for years and years and years to come. And I always say this too. Right now, you're sitting on something watching us. Like if you're watching Tony right now, you are sitting on something. Is it doing anything for you? Let's answer that question.
What? Oh, there's stuff?
Yeah, no,
Nothing.
It's not doing a thing.
Nothing. Like I say, oh, you go out buy a bar stool, right?
Right.
Costs you $300 nowadays, and all you do is fall off it when you drink.
That's right. This,
and then you need this.
That's right. Yeah, more than ever. But the cool thing about this is, yeah, you get it at home, and instead of sitting there and just doing nothing, now all of a sudden you go, well, I'm still going to watch television, but you might as well get this little extra workout while you're doing it. And I will tell you, I have never been on anything, Tony, that does a stretch like this.
Oh, yeah.
And my lower back, because I play a ton of tennis and I'm always kind of pounding, it is amazing how the stretch feels on this piece of equipment.
Well, here's the deal again, all right? Everybody knows you know how to work abs, you know how to work abs, right?
Yep.
How do we do it? We get on the floor, right?
Right.
And this is what you have to do. You take like a 10-pound plate, 20-pound plate, and you're going like this for 100, all right, or more to work your abs. But you're still not really doing lower.
Oh,
right?
true,
Lower
yeah.
has
You
to
got to
come
do the
back.
other part, yeah.
So that's what that does. It does both at the same time. So obviously you're going to get results quicker, and it's going to be safer, and it's going to be more fun, and you're watching TV.
Right. Well, and also just think about how fun, if you ever, you know, how often you put on an outfit, you're like, oh, you're looking at the belly area and kind of pulling your shirt out, or you got the love handles. Guys, if you're watching, you're like, man, how do I get rid of that little extra bulge I got going on? This is going to do it for you. And you know, I got to tell you, Tony, that's such a great point, because when you go back, you have to pull your legs and pull your stomach up at the same time.
Yep.
So now everything's getting worked out
Total
at
body
once.
engagement.
Yeah, that's huge. There's, I got to tell you, I've never ever seen anything like this out there.
Yeah. And
have you?
Oh, no.
There's
I mean, we own it. We've done it. I mean, who has furniture that is this inexpensive, that customizes to every person, that works your abs? And if you turn sideways, you're doing love handles.
Like just a little
just turn it a little to the side. See it? You're working love handle.
Ooh, it just
You get more love when you lose it.
It just hit it.
Right?
It just hit
I can
it.
tell you that.
Man, that's awesome.
And again, keep in mind, this is foldable, portable. You put it anywhere you want, but I think most people will have it up in front of the television.
You know what's so funny? I have the habit of when I do abs on the floor, keeping my head up. You have to remember to put your head back and let it relax.
Yeah.
Because normally when you're doing ab workouts, you don't.
And you know, another thing is when person's doing a crunch,
Yeah.
see what you're doing, that's customized into your neck.
Yeah, right. And
Right.
my
Whereas
ponytail
here,
even.
When you put your hands, you're not.
Right.
So
That
yeah,
is
look at
so
that.
cool.
So what you do is you turn sideways like you're doing there, and you're working your love handles.
Totally
you
feel
don't have
it.
any, but
Yeah, well, I got a little bit. It's got to go away. But again, just so different than a traditional ab workout. And, you know, we also struggle with that. How many of you have, you know, maybe had a six-pack back in the day, and you got a one-pack, you know, or you're saying, gosh, isn't it true, though? Like with aging, too. Sorry, I got too many thoughts. The worst place to get fat is around your waist.
Oh, no question.
Every person will tell you out there, every doctor. And so many people, you have a higher probability of having more health issues when you have a great big tummy area. It's vital for people to get rid of that.
Yeah, no, I mean, doctors will always tell you that. You know, obviously,
yeah.
Obesity in the abdominal area is not good.
It's not
and also
healthy at
what
all.
it does to your spine.
Oh,
you
gosh,
know, with the
yeah.
weight change and shifts and everything
and
like
your
that.
knees and everything else.
Oh, listen, all I did was something simple. And that's
Well, I don't think so. I appreciate you saying that because you are a very humble guy. But even when you see the mechanics of it, it's really inventive.
I just took what would be like a beach chair.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Rotated it here, right? Put this here so
But
that
you
I
had
can...
to put the hinges at the right
well,
place
we had to
get the
customize that a
effect.
little bit, right?
Right.
Change it. But basically, it's the most comfortable piece of furniture because this one customizes to the human being that's sitting in it.
Right.
Right? No furniture does that, right? Then you've got these handles, right? Which obviously you can use to squeeze up. Watch her do that. Put your arms through. Okay. Where are you going to get this, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to move her just a little bit. Well, take a look at that from an angle.
That's great.
Where are you going to get that on your floor at home?
There's no way, there's no way.
Where are you gonna get that?
I couldn't even lean. You know how sometimes your back is killing you so bad, you'll lay on the bed
like this?
and try to lay off the bed, and then what happens? You can't get back up or you're gonna fall off the other way. This you can get back up.
Well, and think about
easily.
love handles, right? You get a lot more love when they're gone.
Right, that's
all right?
true.
But so that would be in the obliques, right?
Right,
On the
right,
side.
right.
If she just turns her body sideways, right? Just like that. See what she's doing? She's working the obliques.
That's great.
All right? So everything became easy. And I think really it's a chair that will customize to your body. It's a chair that will stretch your whole body out.
Right.
And a lot of people have compressed spines and things like that. And at the same time, every time you move some of the exercises that I teach you in here on this, which are all the different exercises and all the workouts that you get, you're like a pro.
Well, Tony, we had about 4 minutes, guys. I only have about 500 left. We got a ton of you on the line now, or you're on .com. Good way to go. Explain how you set up your routines for this.
Well, I did it. So what people had loved about it, and now you can bump these down, QR codes and things like that.
Right.
But the clock is on time. So you have maybe 10 exercises I do with you, never stopping, okay? You're doing everything like that. And the clock will tell you, beginner level, intermediate level, advanced level. So beginners, out of here.
In 10 minutes.
Yeah, in 10 minutes. You've done everything perfectly. You're now going to stretch and end your workout. That's great. Intermediates, you're 20 minutes with me. You got another 10, right? So they're with me. Then they're gone. And then 30 minutes is the final, and 30 is all you ever needed because you get more range of motion on this movement than you'll ever get doing 100 sit-ups on the floor.
Right, or even getting on a machine.
Your neck like this.
Right, or even getting in a machine at the gym.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing that can replicate how you get so much in so little time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you're working out smarter, not harder.
No question. Let me ask you guys a question real quick. Is it not the most comfortable piece of furniture you've ever been in? Right? Super comfortable.
Right? Isn't that amazing?
I mean, think about it. You can go out and buy a recliner. And
Did you hear me say he gets to stay here all day?
Yeah.
But okay, let me ask a question because I mean, obviously you can tell he has quite the six-pack. Hello, not that I noticed or anything, but I have to ask you a question though. And obviously I know I'll translate for you, but because we can't hear you. Have you ever had a workout like this before? No, and you're in really great shape. I mean, you're in fabulous shape. You both are. You're really great. But you can see, but even for somebody who probably says, oh, I got a great six-pack, I don't need this, it actually would be a shorter workout and a smarter way to do it.
Well, let's not talk about abs for a second. I mean, talk about it. Your abs are the strongest part of your back.
Right,
Right. So if you were having back problems, you want strong abs.
Right.
Abs take care of that back problem.
Right.
All right, because you're forward now, you're not leaning back, everything like obliques, lateral.
Yeah.
Right. You can turn sideways on this, and where are you going to do that on the floor? You can just turn sideways, go to the side, or she can turn side and see what she's doing there.
Oh, I like this too.
Right?
Yeah.
So now you're working the obliques, and you get a lot more love with those love handles. All right? With that.
Less love handle gives you more
But it's
love.
a piece of furniture,
right?
And if you look at it that way and say, that's the most comfortable piece of furniture you'll ever have in your life, at the lowest price you ever paid for a chair or anything else, and at the same time everybody can get in shape, that's a big deal.
Worth it. And really, seriously, if you're a beginner, all you have to do is give it 10 minutes every other day. You've got 10 minutes, right? If you've watched us, we've been talking about this for how many minutes, Andre? I have no idea. 28 minutes. You would have been done with almost 3 workouts by the time this hour is over. 3 workouts. That's actually an advanced person is done in 30 minutes and every other day. Imagine transforming this whole tummy area. If you know anybody who's carrying a lot of weight, if you've got a lot of weight in your belly, I bet you your doctor has had a conversation with you. I bet you any amount of money. Because what happens is everybody knows it is very dangerous to have a huge amount of weight around that belly area. That belly fat, we all know. Just look it up if you want to. Imagine being able to trim that area. Imagine just putting on a pair of jeans that's a smaller size. Wouldn't that be great? For me, you know what's things like lifting up your grandkids.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't have a really good, strong core, you can't reach out. I'll tell you what, I went to visit. I hadn't had a baby in my life for a long time, and I went to take care of my grandniece, right? And I forgot what it was like bending down into a crib, low, and picking up all day long.
Especially if you don't use legs.
Oh, my gosh,
I mean,
no kidding.
You don't go all the way down.
But the strain on my lower back area of picking up and bending down constantly, I'd forgotten how tough that was.
Don't you think that the majority of people out there that do have muscle problems usually is back?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Because it's your axis of your body.
Yeah, it's everything.
It's the axis. It's everything.
Well, would that affect your balance too?
Oh, heck yes.
Right. Because
if
you have a strong core, you're like
strong core is everything. Right. This just made it easy for people who couldn't get it to now get it, or people like me who realize this is more beneficial for me than getting on the floor and using a 25-pound plate.
Right.
Because the range of motion, that is so valuable. People that are standing all day at work go home and put liniments and stuff on their back.
Yeah.
It's not curing it.
Right.
This is helping them because they're now increasing their blood flow. They're also stretching their back out. They're stretching their quads out here, everything. And again, keep in mind, this rotates.
Right.
So
this, if you don't mind coming up, if you can, because watch your feet.
See?
Like the hinging of this is really remarkable.
That's
all
cool.
the hinges, it's really, really well thought out. And again, you can be up, what I know we have 5'2" and 6'2", so big size range. The weight capacity, just to confirm it, is 250 pounds on this. So 250-pound weight capacity. It folds up. What happened to the fold-up one? Well, there was a fold-up one out here somewhere. It folds up, so you literally, is it over here? What do we do? Where?
It's already stolen. Somebody
bought it. But it folds up into like 3/4, like not very big. And you can store it in a closet. You can stick it under a bed, so no big deal there. We're going to wrap up. How many do I have left, Andre, if you don't mind? All right, guys, so we have less than 700 now remaining, and there are a lot of you ordering it. So if you're thinking about it, grab it now. Remember, the price is going to change pretty quickly, and you will lose that 5 flex as we get to midnight tonight. Tony, thanks for hanging out this weekend.
No, I love it. I love anything that has to do with feeling better, looking better, and getting more out of life.
No kidding. I know, and you're so passionate about that, too. And thanks for sharing you and that with us. All right.
Thank you.
So this is a perfect night because we had Andrew Lesson with his great vitamins. It's today's special. Tony in the middle, and now we're going to go back to Andrew and Adam, and they're going to show you a couple last looks at unique today's specials that you're only going to get for about an hour. So here it is.